Good morning. So this is going to be a little like me goofing with geometry and it's handheld, so I'll try to make it too wacky. So this I used once before in a video, and this was representing its Shirley surface or the spinner form, only a closed spinner form. The equation is basically the same as a circle, uh, curve cos, cos, cos theta, cos theta, cos theta, sine theta, sine theta. And then only in half, like I have it an over 2, so that it takes one. This is how you get the 720, is rather than 360, you get 360, 720. 360, 720. That's the spinner thing. This is the Klein. Essentially, this is a Klein bottle, only it's the symmetric version of the Klein bottle. Instead of the perforation is there, and in the full version of this, we make 000 origin non-existent. It's an impassable path. But as soon as you do that, one of the interesting effects is that all of these vectors now, all these curves, all these paths, all these fibers, all the bundle has to adopt a chirality. It has to go one side of 0 or the other side of 0. And via, let's just say, Kuramoto's synchrony at the very beginning of the universe, as soon as the first thing chose a side, that determined that from now on, this is the way we go. And on one side, like you see from the outside, let's just imagine from the outside, I don't know if I can arrange it. Okay, there's a perforation in here. Oh, no, wait. So there. This is the same thing, only with a perforation. That's kind of a big perforation. But let's look inside. Let's look inside at the perforation. Oh, wait. Now, the way this displaces is in this axis. I'm not sure how to do the chirality thing yet. It would mean that all paths skirt 0. Let's close this up because I'm going to need this in a second. New. There we go. Okay, sorry for that. There we go. So, the idea is basically like this is the electron flowing towards the, all paths are going to the proton, which is a minimal naked event horizon. Space is falling into this hole, this minimal perforation. And because it is flowing and space is a dielectric, that creates charge. So this would be negative, this is the electron. And let's just call this flowing into the proton. Okay, could be expanding out. That's the part we don't see. This is the back of the spin. This is the front of the spin, because there's 2 spins, 2 electrons, and that whole chirality thing, and 2 phases. There's the outside. This is why you need 2 electrons. There's a 1 electron that's manifest, and there's another electron, or like 1 electron takes up this half, and the other half of it is the inside of the bottom. And this is the other electron that's in the same orbital to close off the orbital. And it is on the inside of the top. That's the other half of it. And matter is tucked inside of matter. That's why we only get to it when we turn it inside out. So there we go. So this is modeling a hydrogen atom. And the way I think about this is a way of modeling photons is what we do is we're going to increase the energy of this hydrogen atom, right? It's increasing in its volume. It has excess energy. And so what it's going to do, oops, I forget that that's where the photo is it's going to shed, it's going to contract, and when it does, when the energy drops from the electron, it sheds a photon to get rid of that energy. They're essentially the same structure. They are a charge pair, but one is bound, and this is an unbound propagating charge pair, propagating at C from the origin. But if you interrupt it at any point, this is that's one long continuous snake. If you interrupt it at any point, you've cut the cord, you've broken it. This is wave collapse. Superfluids behave like this. It's hard to really comprehend, but all the energy, would be a photon heading in, I guess, but not really, because you only get the edge of it. So boom, there's a photon being ejected from the hydrogen atom, because the hydrogen atom had excess volume, and now it dissipated that volume as a unitary sort of like flow process. And this is my idea for a photon. Sound crazy, maybe, but anyways. Okay, that is not a thing that happens, though. This would be a photon going backwards in time. Because when you catch a photon, all you're catching is this edge, right? Like as somebody who's running into the photon. Wait, let's actually have the photon merge. Okay. And the photon's out. And you're standing here. And the photon's propagating towards you. And then you'd break it, wave collapse, because this is one single strand just wound around itself. Like a photon is entangled because it's one thing. Oops. Stop that for perversion. There we go. But yes. So anyways, that's me playing with geocalc and thinking about photons.